Hi everybody, so I'm gonna be cooking food and I'm gonna be giving y'all a story time while I cook the food. So let's get into it. Okay, so before we start this, I'm gonna be making like cooked apples in a sense of a way because I don't have oatmeal, or I do. No, I don't have oatmeal. I have oat milk. So I'm thinking chop up the apples, add a whole bunch of spices, all that stuff. Add some oat milk, vanilla, all that stuff. I'll show you my ingredients and que rico. These are my spices, by the way. I have nutmeg, cinnamon, vanilla, like extracts, oat milk, and brown sugar. So I have this friend, right? And I had to take her back 8 years ago. Like, you already know it's gonna be a problem kind of in the future because, it's a boy best friend and stuff. And I didn't like him or anything until later. Because I moved and I met him and his twin. And later, like years later, we were best friends and all that stuff. And then years later, we kind of fell out because of an argument, and he and his twin and his mom moved to Fort Worth. Yeah. I didn't think he'd ever talk to me again because I did kind of start the argument, and it was over something really stupid. But over time, we went back to being friends, and when we did, this is kind of recent, by the way. It's really recent when we went back to being friends. I was saying things are still awkward, but I mean, we try. And then, since we can't see each other, we talk on Insta. And he was giving me a lot of mixed messages, that made me think, oh, he likes me and all that stuff. Because even whenever we would see each other, we give hugs and all that stuff. That was like, I'm into you, hugs. You know what I mean? So I was just really confused. I probably should have told him about it, asked him about it. And I told him that I liked him back, but because I assumed that he liked me, but then he was like, I don't. Don't mind the background noises, and I'll make a part 2, but he would send me videos on Insta that's oh, send this to a girl that you think is fine or that you know is fine, and he'd send me a whole bunch of more stuff. And then when I told him that I liked him, sorry for the background noises, but yeah, he just was like, I don't know what you want me to say whenever I told him that I liked him. So I was like, okay, well, I can't suffer and be friends with you, and I'm not gonna do that to myself.